Hello guys, so I have my brand new Sunlu S9 Plus 3D printer and I've been using it for a few days now, so I think it's time for the few first impressions. Okay, so first of all, this printer is huge. It's normal because the bed is 31 by 31, 40 centimeters height, so obviously it makes a big printer. So just to compare, you have here the Sunny and here the Ender 3. I don't know, it's not that easy to show, but you can see the difference in size between, the vertical aluminum extrusions. It's very huge, and it's very hard to fit this printer in IKEA like structure. So first thing, yeah, it's huge. It's normal, but it's huge. It's very easy to assemble. Basically, it comes in two parts: the lower part and this one. You bought the two together. Then you had those things, and you basically are good to go. And the second thing that surprised me a little bit is that there was a lot of play in some parts, basically where you have, the pulleys, the bearings here. You have a specific nut that you use to adjust the play, and this part there was a lot of play. This one too, and the bed was just shaking. I don't know if it's normal, but in my mind, with the Ender 3, it came pretty well tuned. And here you really have to tune it by yourself. It's not a problem when you have some experience, but I guess for someone new to it, well, it could be a problem. The other thing I didn't like is that you don't have a specific Cura setup for this printer. So you basically have to mess around with some custom profile, custom printer profile. And well, when you pay that much money, you really don't want to go the custom way. So I asked Sunlu about specific profiles, and they gave me some good settings, but I hope that it's something that will be fixed in the future. Another thing I don't like is the touch screen, because, well, it's not that big. You see, it's not that big. It's not that reactive sometimes, and the thing I don't like, by example, if I want to change the speed, I click there, and you see the numbers are very, very small, and I don't know how it puts 100. You see, it's not that comfy. Then you have some interesting features like this tray here, very handy to use. You have the dryer, to adjust the level of humidity and the temperature of the PLA, but I don't have enough feedback about it. Another strange thing is the way that you power up this printer. Is a button right below here, and as you can see, it's not very easy to reach. You have the clock detector that seems a little bit cheap, but if it works. It also comes with a BL touch. I never used something like this, but I don't like it so much. And I definitely think that you have to adjust the bed by yourself. You have to make it perfectly flat. And something like this, well, it's a luxury, when your bed is already perfectly level. I think it's just there to check if you made it. As you can see, there is also a light under the hard end. Basically, you don't see anything with it because, as you can see here, this part is pretty massive, but it's just, I like it just because it make it's nice in the dark. About the major point is obviously the 3D printing quality. Well, it's very good, but the thing is that you really have to tune the settings a lot if you want a good printing quality. And in my mind, with something that price, I think we can say that it's a middle range 3D printer. I really thought that it would be more plug and play, and you have directly a good 3D printing quality. And in fact, it's not that easy. As you can see with my previous print here, I have some problems. I guess it's coming from the retraction settings that I had. But once again, you really need to adjust the settings. Uh, Here, the bad news is that because this printer isn't that common, it's not that easy to get some settings. But I think I will give advice on my website about it, so it can help other people. So I'm quite happy with this 3D printer. Everything isn't perfect, but overall it's a good experience for the moment. I put a link in the description if you want to know more about it, and it's also a link that gives you 10% off on all the Sunlu website. Okay, it's an affiliate link, but it gives you 10%. So feel free to check it. And now we obviously need a long-term review, and believe me, it will come really fast because this printer will work 24 hours a day for many months. Yeah. See you soon.